8 people, including a child, have now died following the toxic gas leakage at a chemical plant in Andhra Pradesh's Visakhapatnam. Over 200 people have been admitted to hospital. Ambulances, fire engines and policemen are at the chemical plant. We have to warn our viewers that some of these visuals are disturbing. Many people are seen running on the roads, some of them falling in their tracks as they are overwhelmed by those gas fumes. The National and State Disaster Rescue Forces have been called in. The Prime Minister announcing that he will in fact be having a meeting with the Disaster Management Agency, the NDMA, at 11 o'clock this morning. Now, residents near the chemical plant of LG Polymers India Private Limited reported burning sensations in their eyes and difficulty in breathing. Late last night was when the gas leakage apparently happened, shortly after 2:30 in the morning. But in the visuals that were taken by first responders and indeed ordinary citizens at the time, people can be seen on a chaotic road trying to help the injured, putting them into these waiting ambulances, some people just collapsing. Now people are en masse seen carrying others who show signs of difficulty in breathing as well. They're made to sit on road dividers till these ambulances arrive. Let's listen in to what authorities are saying.
Now NDRF team also reached. They are doing door-to-door search. The styrene gas leak, we got information on that. Our people went and alerted the villagers, and that most of the adult people have vacated the village, but some of the children and ladies, they stuck there. Those were rescued by our team. Impact was 1.5 kilometer, but smell was around 1 more kilometer.
How many villages were affected?
One village is affected. We shifted around 120 people in the hospital, and after that, I think 3 deaths happened.
Uma Sudhir joining us at this point with more. Uma, 8 confirmed deaths now. What else are we hearing?
The gas leakage has certainly been sealed. That's something that's reassuring. The authorities are also spraying water into the air to try and ensure that the toxic elements in the air can get deposited, and the concentration of the styrene gas in the air will get considerably reduced. They have also issued public advisories saying that people must wear masks that are wet, that means wet with water, and that will also prevent inhalation of the gas if it is still there in the environment. And for that the Venkatapuram village where this plant is located, that's been evacuated. People have been moved to other areas. We are also getting, in fact, reports that even in neighboring villages there were reports of people having burning sensation in the eyes, and also that people were feeling breathless with inhaling this air. So that is point 4, and point 5 is that house-to-house searches, in fact, were being carried out by the police. When I last spoke to them, some people locally telling us that they even had to break the locks of homes in order to enter, to try and ensure that there is no one really trapped inside in an unconscious state, because we do know that this gas, even though it's being described as non-toxic, but inhalation of the gas in huge amounts would cause breathlessness, and that's one reason why people are turning unconscious, because if you have very low oxygen content in the air that you are breathing in, then you are certainly going to feel very, very impaired. And that's one of the reasons why, while we are reporting 8 deaths, there are also a few people on ventilator at the King George's Hospital in Visakhapatnam, where at least 180 people have been admitted. Those visuals, of course, very disturbing, of mothers carrying little children and trying to go here and there, trying to find out which may be a safe way to go, and which may be a safe option for them right now. But what we do understand is that situation is under control. The Chief Minister is setting off by a special chopper from Vijayawada, from Amravati to Visakhapatnam, along with top officers of his government. This is something that came out of the blue after a period of lockdown, when they had hoped that they can start recommissioning units and resuming industrial operations, and presumably this industrial unit as well, which is called LG Polymers, from where the PVC styrene gas has leaked. This was also presumably coming into commission once again after a period of shutdown. And I'm being told by the DG that In fact, they had this balance of gases that they had and trying to ensure that no kind of an accident takes place in these kind of circumstances. But the details of why exactly they have the accident happened, whether there were untrained staff who were made to work in this particular unit, that's a concern that some people are raising, because we have been hearing about migrants wanting to go away and not being available with the units for them to work, and that's one concern. And second is whether in their anxiety to get the unit started, whether any safety protocols were compromised.